So in this video, we are going to see that how to remove attributes from elements programmatically. So earlier we saw that we had a few items, and those items where we added and even read the attributes like ID and data hyphen these attributes we added, and we can read also programmatically using set attribute and get attribute. Now let's say I want to remove some attribute. Okay, so let's say from let's say this item 3, I want to remove this data hyphen task ID, or for that matter, let's say from all I want to remove, right? Then basically I can again target that item 3, let's say, and then that item I have. Now rather than get attribute, we are going to say remove attribute, right? So we are going to remove attribute, and which attribute we are trying to remove? We are trying to remove this data hyphen task ID, right? So remove, right? And there is no need to console, like just we are trying to do this operation, right? And again if you see that all the attributes are there, but these data hyphen task ID attribute is gone from item 3 only, right? And again why to write something like this, create a new variable and then do a dot on that? So you can do directly dot here also, something like this, that you got this document, select this element you got, and then directly like this will also work fine. Okay, and again if you wanted like anything, let's say programmatically you are trying to iterate over it, and like from I to 5 again you are trying to go, and you are trying to say that from I to 5, and now I'm interested in programmatically removing this thing. So this thing is now a template literal where this thing will be dynamic. All right, so 1 to 5 everything I am removing, so all the data items are gone. Okay, so those things you can do. Okay, now we have removed individual attributes, right? Now what if I'm not interested in removing just attributes, but rather the whole item? So let's say some item 3, item 4, whatever, I want to remove that item altogether. Okay, so let's say you have seen that some cross icon is there, right? It's in the list. So if you click on that cross, then that item is deleted, right? Now if you click on cross, then how it is deleted? So which means that DOM is programmatic, on click of that button programmatically using JavaScript, you have to somehow remove that. Okay, so till now we have seen that we can target elements using query selector or get element by ID or something, and then we can append that, we can create new elements, we can append those elements as child to other elements as parent. But now we are trying to understand that how to remove that. Turns out that removing is quite simple. So let's comment this for now, and there's no I here. Let's say item 3. Okay, and then item 3 I'm trying to remove, right? So it turns out whatever item you are getting, right, which means that whatever the DOM element reference you are getting, now this item is definitely an element, we can see. Now on any element directly a method is available, right, which is called remove. So simply you do dot remove, and that's all which is needed to remove this. So if you refresh this, then item 3 will be gone, you can clearly see, right? So and again this thing is like, why to create a new thing? You can directly call this directly or dot remove here only, right? And then this thing is creating a new variable is not needed, right? And you can also do this like set timeout, and let's say after 2 seconds you want to automatically clear that, right? Which means that if this thing is there after 2 seconds, this thing is gone. Okay. And again, like any mix and match you can do. I am only interested in even items. I'm only interested in odd items or anything. If I is I mod 2 equal to 0, then which means that if I am even, then all the even items you are removing, right? And then here you can write just, right, and then you see the 135 is remaining, 24 is gone. Okay, so those things you can do. So basically it's pretty simple, just element, and then on that element there is a method called dot remove, which removes that element from the DOM, and that is all. So basically remove a method removes the element from the DOM. So that will be all for this video. In the next video we are going to see that these elements we are creating, removing, appending, all these things, but yeah, basically it is HTML, right? So from JavaScript we are doing everything in HTML, but can we do something about style? So programmatically change the style or color or any, for that matter, any CSS property of any element, programmatically how to change that. Turns out that is also very simple. We'll see that in the next one.